Hey there, gang. This is White Panther coming to you from Tucson, Arizona with episode 2 of volume 4 of our video series, Inside the Panther's Lair. Today we'll be talking about a song called In There. This is another one of those, can't believe where the inspiration for the song came from. Well, I won't say the song, but let's say the song title. I was recently on contract with a major credit card company up and around Phoenix. And every morning I would go down to the cafeteria, get my venti, my 20-ounce coffee. I was doing 2 or 3 cups of those a day for a while. Things were a little intense. But it just so happens that the manager that I got hired on with had recently stepped off the bleachers at a softball game and torn his I want to say his Achilles heel. And he was hobbling around. He had different folks driving him to work. So there were occasions where I wound up at the office at our usual predefined time, and because of transportation issues, he was running late, and I wound up spending a lot of extra time in the cafeteria. I wrote a couple of songs in the cafeteria, and I'll bring them up as we go through the video series. But this is one of those silly little things. You know, you've heard me say before, where I never know when something's going to get me in a songwriting mood or get a song started in my head. I was talking with one of the cashiers as I was getting my coffee in my breakfast bar. This particular morning, I happened to get a breakfast bar, and mentioned that she had a rough weekend, and this happened and that happened, and she's fixing stuff at the house, and everything's falling apart, and had some issues at the house here too, where any 5-minute project winds up taking 2 or 3 hours because of the stuff that we wind up uncovering. And just casually in passing, I say, been there, done that. Yep, I've been there. Been there. And it just started bouncing around in my head. Yeah, bouncing around in my head. It happens to be the same symbol you make when you say someone's crazy. Bouncing around in my head, and I went to sit down. This happened to be one of those mornings where the manager was going to be a little bit late, so I had some time to kill. And just started thinking about, what do you really mean when you say, I've been there? You're trying to empathize. You're trying to sympathize with someone's situation. And I thought about Baby Girl. Can you imagine? Started thinking about Baby Girl and a lot of the stuff that she's been through, and sometimes seeing just the pain on her face that she tries to hide, that she's pretty good at hiding from just about everybody but me. And the times that I've been able to look her in the eye and tell her I really have been there, I really do understand where that's coming from, and how hard it can be sometimes to put on a happy face when what you really want to do is just climb back into bed and let this one day just skip over you. So I took the tack of I'm doing what is probably the favorite part of my day after a long day of work is just heading back home to my baby. Things may have been rough, but it really doesn't matter, because I'm coming home to the person who makes me happy, who has absolutely, positively turned my life around. And then I get that feeling like, oh wow, this, don't know why, don't know how, but somehow just got the feeling this may be one of those days for her where she's got some physical pain. It may have just been a really long, rough day. It could have been something from her past that snuck up on her out of nowhere that just made it less than a wonderful day. Just trying to let her know that I've been there. I know that look on your face. I know that look in your eye. And, not only have I been there, but I will always be there for you. That's about it. At the time that this song came into existence, I have some friends up in the Seattle area. And they recently suffered a big loss. So the timing of this coming out when it did, I put the lyrics out there, and I could immediately tell her that I could almost see her husband singing this to her, because I know that my good buddy feel the same way about his lady as I do about mine. So hope you enjoy Been There. As always, this is White Panther asking you to keep music in your hearts. And may God bless you.
Driving home from work, my boss has been a jerk. I just can't wait to get back home to you. I pull up to the light, and I get the feeling something just ain't right. I know it's true. I open up the door and there you are, and I can see why I got that feeling riding in the car. You turned to me and flashed me a half-hearted grin, but with that look upon your face, I know that you're hurting again. Honey, I've been there. I recognize that vacancy. You're trying oh so hard to hide all those teardrops welling up inside. I've been there, and I know that you gotta be scared when the world seems so unfair, and you're feeling like it don't look like nobody cares. I've been there. You don't wanna talk, so I ask if you wanna take a walk. You nod and bite your lip, and we're out the door. You don't make a sound, you're just looking down at the ground and shake your head like you just cannot take it anymore. I reach right on down and take your hand. You try to pull away like you don't think I'll understand. I put my arms around you and I look into your eyes. I tell you it'll be alright, so you can just go right on and cry. Honey, I've been there. I recognize that vacancy. You're trying oh so hard to hide all those teardrops welling up inside. I've been there, and I know that you gotta be scared when the world seems so unfair, and you're feeling like it don't look like nobody cares. Like nobody cares.